Hey everyone. I just want to apologize in advance for not having any makeup on. Put a little bit of blush and some lip gloss, but you're not going to see much more than that today. Unfortunately, it's all I can present to you, and we're going to have to live with that. Hey, Mods. Hey, Charcoal Ninja. Linda Perales. Thank you, thank you, thank you for getting that birthday gift to Angie Mo for me. I appreciate that so much. I got to see Angie yesterday and she gave it to me. So thank you, Angie Mo, for doing that task. I appreciate it very much. Hey, Liz Tricks. Hey, Abigail. Hey, DS Kitty. Hey, Sin. Air Supply. Haggis. Good for you, Haggis, not me. Hey, Meredith Lynn. Hey, Emma Peel. Hello from the bushes. Cute. Welcome in. That's great, Abigail. I'll look forward to that. Thank you. Kathy Burkhart. Kristen Hawk. Cindy Edge, welcome back. That's okay, but I'm happy to see you. Hey, JoJo. You need a break? Okay, I totally get it. We're all going to be doing that here real soon. Tammy made it. West Coast Fancy Nancy. Hey, Dorothy, Fairy, Joyce Drager. Lindsay made it. Hey, babe. Yadira's by herself. Is that true? Oh, my. Hey, Donna Koopa. Hey, Rachel, or no, Squirrel Girl. Sorry, different Rachel. I was thinking Rachel Sandy. Let's see. I'm a little off because I wasn't here yesterday. It throws me off. Hey, Lady O. Hey, Trace. By the way, Trace, I just want to say thank you for the cards. That's really, really kind of you. And thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, Angela is loving life in France. I bet you are, girl. Bet you're really living it up. That's freedom right there. Hey, Nikki, Ohio. Yorkie Mom. Hey, Pam. Let's see, Miriam, Mrs. Patty Cake Panda. I love you, Panda. I'm so happy to see you, babe. Hey, Bigsy. Glad you made it, Panda. Hey, Maisie Shiloh, Aspire to Inspire, Jamie Palmer, Debbie Gonzalez, Heather in the library. Hey, Renee B, DNB, Caroline in Canada, and hopefully Big J. Everybody asked about you. Everybody has been asking about you. And I was like, I think she's just busy. I just don't get the feeling that Katie Fulton would like hate us or never come back. I love you and I hope you're doing well. I loved your new Facebook picture. Hey, Honey Lou. Hey, Kimberly Hallman. Shawini Love. Why don't you sit up there? Hey, Gabriel. Anne is here. Thank you, Jan. Yeah, I don't have any makeup on today. I'll tell you why. Hey, Caitlin. Cindy G, Carrie Wilson, Chicago Jane. Hey, Buffy, FAFO, King's Kid, Susan LeBlanc, Ghostwriter. Hey, Debbie Zito, Dotsy Lynn Huffman, Linda Gillum, Don Clark, Kathy Brown, HC from LBC, Robin Miners. Thank you, Robin Miners. Thank you, Miriam. Yeah, I put a little tiny bit of NARS Orgasm Blush. That's the color. Just gives you a tiny little bit of like a peachy, goldy peach flushy blush, just a little bit. I just did a little bit of liquid. Hey, Molly Moon, Lolo, Sandy Kovacs, Mother Revenge, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Hey, Gina. Speaking of Gina Loomis, if you ever catch the replay, thank you and I miss you. But if you don't come here anymore, then she won't see that. But I wonder how she's doing. Hey, Cindy Swizz, Armine. Thank you, Armine. Hey, Holly. What you doing? I can't stop laughing about it. What you doing? I already thought about it, Holly, many times. I said it to Bo this afternoon. Hey, Sherry LeBrun. I don't know, Abigail. You got a spam call from Clearwater? That's a little weird. I'm not sure. Hopefully someone didn't give your number or mailing address to the Church of Scientology. That would be horrible. Hey, Tashbits. Hey, Pat Jonas, Sage, Nancy Jane. Thank you, Nancy Jane. Linda McMillan, Margie Barr. I'd hoped you'd be in Ecuador. Not quite. Hopefully, though, very soon. Hey, Jeannie Hansen, Angie Mo. There she is. Kathy Shoggins, Skeeter, Tennessee Girl. Why is Yadira the only? Well, she can handle it. Yadira could mod like 4 channels at once. I'm not worried about her. Yadira can take care of herself big time and us. Thank you, Sherry LeBron. Hey, Iwa. Alicia. When are you doing birthday dinner with the guys? Hopefully in the next Week and a half is what I'm shooting for. Hey, Patty, Willow Tree. Maybe not quite a week and a half, maybe a week. Callie Galley. There's another mod. Hey, Shell. Hey, Amy Knight. Love you, Katie Fulton. I just know you're busy. I just knew you were busy. Hey, Ree. You have my number too. If you decided to flip, I feel like you'd text me first. Guys, I just started my period about 20 minutes ago. Shark Week just started. I can't be more excited about it, really, honestly. What a time. What a time to be here. Have I been in the sun? Yeah, Pat Jonas, I have been actually. Hey, Karen RN. Let's see. My eye is burning. I don't know why. Love you, JoJo. Take a break, girl. What you doing? I can hear Holly laughing right now and judging. We don't shame here. I just want to make that clear. We do not allow shaming, but we do allow judging. So there's that. There's nothing I can do about it. Whidbey Island Hippie Girl, Wisconsin, Barb Conqueror Christie, Marty Jewell. Thank you, Marty Jewell. Big J, there he is. That's Caroline and Canada's husband. I love that guy. Chicago Jane. I feel like I have a cat hair on my lip gloss. This is why I don't like lip gloss, because the damn animal hairs cling to it. I love you, Melissa. Karen Tootie Greenie. I love you, Katie. I understand. Hey, Andy. I don't always get to see Andy. Courtney Ann here is here. Kat made it. Anita made it. Sophia made it. Love you, Sophia. So nice of you. Thank you. Hey, Kestrel. Patty Sells, Colorado. You blocked Aaron after that stream about you and Tommy. I think he knows he lost me. That's a really big deal, actually. That's Abigail. Wow. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. We're halfway there. Whoa. Living on a prayer. Take our hand and we'll make it, I swear. I can't believe you did that, Abigail, but I just have to say I'm proud of you. And a friend of mine got this for me to perform. Now I don't have to use a pen anymore. We'll talk more about that tonight at 11. Abigail, I'm proud of you, girl. Nothing but toxicity. But you know what? We're proud of you. You made your own decisions on that. That's all I want to see all of you guys do. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Make your own decisions. We are of the age of consent, everybody. Hey, Strawberry Moon. Am I like super okay? I'm kind of behind. A little bit behind. But you know what? We're not going to catch up, are we? Okay. Toddy One Skip. I love that. I love seeing you in here. Hey, I caught a couple of your shows. Listened to a couple of them. Good stuff. Top notch, really. Hey, Amy Edge. Let's see. Laura Lou. Auntie Janet says, dang, the whole family's here. Martini Queen. Yeah, Abigail. Big praise for Abigail. That's a big deal. Super Weekend Warriors. Abigail basically just quit smoking. She just basically quit smoking, everybody. So good for her. I'm happy for her. Andy's been really busy getting into the new house and finally moved in and settled. But I'm glad to hear that, Andy, because moving sucks. And Katie says work has been wild. She took in a stray cat and 4 kittens. So she's been fulfilling her destiny as well. We couldn't be happier for her. And good for you for taking that cat in. Hey, Susie with an S. Renee B. Yeah, good for you. Okay, I caught up. You don't need makeup like me in the summertime. I don't have any makeup on, guys. So trigger warning, okay? Trigger warn yourselves. Trigger to all. Hey, Stanley, not wearing makeup. I would, yeah, DNV, but I just trigger warning. So guys, what's this about? Hold on. What's that? I'll try. Okay, I'll have to answer that later. That's a loaded text right there. Marie Marion, I missed you. Hey, babe. MLG Gamer. Hey, Hux. Well, never mind. I'm kind of cold, but I'm not quite there yet. So, guys, Barbara Waite. Who needs makeup, especially in the summer? Honestly, you sweat it right off. You go outside. Angela, I said Angela's loving life in France. I said that earlier, babe. You must not have heard me. It was right when I came on. Of course you get a high. Starve the grift. Thank you, Karen Tootie Greeny. So, guys, shocker, big shocker today. Well, not today. It was over the weekend, but you're not going to believe this. Well, I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you, Donna Cooper. Should I just do this as I stream? I'm about to tell you what happened because it's really changed my life. It's life-changing stuff. Okay? So, thank you, Melissa. So, everybody knows Trixie, right? Linda Garden Lady. Everybody knows Trixie, okay? Trixie comes to our Zoom calls. I love Trixie. You love Trixie. Who doesn't love Trixie? She's from, I think, Illinois, and she has like a crazy accent, and she's super animated. I guess people in Illinois are like super animated. She was like, we had like 16 suitcases. And I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like, why don't I do this? Is it because I'm from Nebraska and we just don't talk like this? Plus, I feel like it would work out your arms to be like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Critters Creations. I feel like it would work out like the jiggly parts of my arms. So, Trixie, guys, stay with me here now. Stay with me. It's a long story. It's actually not. Trixie, my cramps are kicking in. Hey, PCAB. Trixie has a husband and a child. Toddy One Skip. Trixie has a husband and child, like some of us do. Some of us don't. Some of us were smart and just paved the way, and some of us just got sunk into the mix of it with these damn freeloading kids, right? And Trixie, you're not, Renee B, texted me, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago. You guys do this to me. And it's like, whoa, I'm not that organized, but sure. Liz Trix does this to me. Pam, Yorkie Mom does this to me. They'll be like, hey, I'm going to be coming through Tennessee in spring of 2029. Can you put that on your calendar? I'd like to take you to lunch. Hey, Lumen. And I'm like, whoa, we're halfway there. And I'm like, sure, sounds great. And I put it on my calendar. So Trixie, Abigail, oh my God, I didn't even think about the pizza and donuts. Abigail, the pizza and donuts are going to get really lonely. So I'm happy to take on that. I'm happy to. Hey, Bethany. So Trixie says, hey, Reese, I'm coming through. Hey, Izzy B. Angel. She says, I'm coming through Tennessee with my husband and kid. And she's like, I'm going to be coming Saturday nights. And she's like, I'm going to be staying through the week. And I was like, okay. And she said, is there any way we could hang out? Like, just, get together, right? Write a book. Get out there and be somebody. That's what I say. Nikki, Ohio, can you give me advice on how to stop caring what others think? Start a YouTube channel. No doubt. Get on the hate list of as many people as you possibly can. Piss everyone off. Stab everybody in the back. Start conning them. Scam. Lie. Be inconsistent in your stories. What else have I done? Lie about losing your entire family. Scam the Aftermath Foundation. Hold on. There's more. Find a YouTube channel larger than your own and pull the wool over their eyes. Really scam them as best as you can. Make friends with people and then stab them in the back. And then what you do is you let those people come after you. Hey, yeah, be a stalker. Hey, Jennifer Folsom, you get as much. Damn, girl. What's this now? Joanne Hawley, where were you? TikTok, girl. I noticed. Love you, Joanne. I definitely won't miss spending $120 to $150 every protest stream. Have you bumped your head, Abigail? Are you serious right now? Nikki, Ohio, I'm going to get back to you in just a second. Okay, Joanne, you get a pass because we really love the holy heck out of you. Plus, you're a Polly Pocket. She's 4'11". Hey, Kay's face. She's so small. She's the same height as Gertie. So you were spending $120 to $150 a week. Boy, I bet when he was in jail, you really enjoyed that break. Holy wow. Wowie, girl. I wish I could spend $150 a week on myself on pizza because honestly, I feel like that's what everybody needs in their life. Abigail, I'll be happy to go down to the Nashville org if you'd like to ship some to me. I'll sit there and eat pizza if you want. If you want, I'll sit there and eat pizza in a lawn chair and scream at Scientologists and tell them they're assholes and losers. I might even throw something at one of them. Hey, Joan Marie. Hey, Joanne Finesy. Cute name. Uh, that's insane. And I'm so glad. Thank you, extended play. But unfortunately, Brett is the man for me. And I like to have a lot of sex with him. So I know you say I can do better, but I like that one. I really like that one. Haggis, thank you for gifting memberships, you little angel. Jennifer Minton, love you, girl. Thanks for your email. Thank you, Haggis. Wow. But again, if anybody wants to get like throw a donut my way, I'll happily go scream at Scientologists for you on camera. I'll run up to them. Yeah, pizza assault. I will assault them with my pizza crust. Speaking, hey, Krusty Rabbit Hole. Good day, sir. Good to see you. Marlon Hornig. Damn, Abigail, I'm just blown away. It really threw me off. It was like the super chats the other day. I'm like stuck now. I don't even know what to say. Abigail, that will save you a ton of money, and I hope that you buy yourself something nice with it. Okay, well, you don't have to pay that, but thank you so much, Joanne, and I love your little 4'11" self. KRHM, been here since the beginning, lurking. Welcome in. I love that. Yeah, Abigail, if you want to switch it up. Hey, Lenora Gray, I got Abigail. I will do this instead. I'll make it cheaper. You don't even have to do pizza and donuts. I will get, if you want to just get me some nachos, right? You could do, Jennifer Folsom, I will go scream at any Scientologist you want, call them a loser, throw a bunch of dust in their face and eat the nachos. Is that fair? And then I'll be like, before I do it, I'm going to be like, let's get ready to party, baby. Bring it. Bring it. Hey, Kiki. And then when they cuff me, I'm going to look like the biggest pussy on planet Earth. And I'm going to go, I'm not going to jail, am I? And they're going to go, yeah, that's assault, sister. And I'm going to be like, do I have to spend the night there? And that'll be my face. So if you want me to, I can absolutely walk all over people, scream at them, throw shit at them, and then go, oh my God, I'm not suffering consequences to my actions. I just got to find a place on Grubhub near there that serves nachos. Abigail, you're so damn cute, girl. I'm glad you're still here. No, Abigail, this is a joke. I would never ask you to pay more money than you already do. You donate a lot to us, and I love you for it, and you don't ever have to do that. I like your scriptures. I don't need your nachos. I can afford my nachos because I made 10 grand Saturday night in super chats. So I'm set for the next week. But after that, I am going to need more money. I Smurf his ass. I don't know what that means, but I'm totally going to eat some nachos. Hey, Viola's daughter, scream, scream, scream. Fit, little tantrums everywhere. Blame everyone else. Hey, who, what, where now? And I'm going to be like, let's get ready to party, baby. And I'm going to be like, my father was in a David Bowie video, baby. Let's do it. Bring it. Hey, Bunny Foo-Foo. And then I'm going to scream at cops. And then when they slap cuffs on me, I'm just going to be like, what? The holy shit. Do you know who I am? I do not suffer consequences to my actions. I make messes. I don't clean them up. I give problems, sir. I don't get them. Do you know who the fuck I am? I am Dick Smith Levin. Come get some. Let's get ready to party, baby. Bringing it. Hey, Just Joan. What a dick swinging. Fuck. God, I can't handle it. I can't even take a day off. Reese, can I get a loan? Send me your Venmo information and I will tell you how much I need. Oh, you said you need money. I'm famous. I'm a big deal. I'm going to go down to Nashville, scream at people, look like an absolute fucking nutcase. I'm going to bring some baby powder and like shake it in their faces and be like, it's baby powder, you big baby. Why don't you run home and cry to your mummies? Would you guys still love me if I did that? You don't mind if I just act like a toddler and then expect you to still like me, but blame everyone else. Hey, Brit P. It's cornstarch, you big baby. I'm embarrassed. It's cringe by association. I am so embarrassed. Do you guys remember the cuffs? And he was like, I'm not going to jail, am I? And the guy was like, yeah, it's called assault, brother. And he was like, I'm not spending the night there, am I? I'm going to do that. I'm going to reenact it and be like, I am not going to jail without my vitamin C serum. I'm going to need my moisturizers. I'm going to need my cooter powder. Okay. I'm not going anywhere until you go get my little to go bag, my little overnight bag. I'm going to be like, I'm not spending the night in jail, am I? Call somebody who gives a shit, but nobody does. Eventually, Aaron, no one gives a shit. And you burn out and you burn up and no one cares. And Abigail even stops sending you fucking pizza and donuts. When Abigail stops the pizza donut train, you know there's a problem in the world. Like, you know it. Who is that? Hey, Mama T. I missed Lara FM's stream. I'm about to get into why I've not been around. I saw that. I listened to that body cam video from Jenna. Has anybody else heard that over on the SBTV Foundations? I heard that. That's some crazy shit coming from someone who said that we're crazy. Do you get it? You understand what I'm saying, right? This is some crazy ass shit. I was listening to her. I'm listening to Jennifer Miscavige, and she's like, he picked my whole body up. I can see this is why you stay fat, ladies. Hey, Chrissy Twig. I was just thinking, I'm like, no one could pick. It would take like 6 men. When I die, well, I'm going to get cremated, but say I was going to have a casket, you'd have to put more men on the job. There'd have to be like 16. You have to double the number. Hey, Vince. And Jenna was like, the cop was like, what happened? She was like, I threw a cake across the room. She was like, and then I threw a watermelon. And I was like, weird. That sounds like Dirty Dancing. I carried a watermelon. She was like, and then I like poured water all over him. And then I did a seance. I was like, what's going on here? What happened here? Like, what are you doing? This is the weirdest breakup I've ever heard in my life. Like, I've done some shit, but I was like, what's with the pie? Why are you throwing watermelons? Why are we doing a watermelon toss? This is not a family reunion. What's going on? Abigail, will you sponsor Reese and I to protest in Florida? Abigail, oh my God, Abigail, don't tell anybody this. I'm going to fly to Clearwater. I'm going to stake out in a lawn chair right next to Dick Smith Levin. I want you to send me nachos and donuts. I'm going to be like, none for you, Dick Smith Levin. He's going to go grab a piece of pizza. I'm going to be like, get your dirty, filthy fucking hands. Plus, I don't eat meat. Uh-oh. Look at me just yapping away. We need prayers. I have an MRI for my benign brain tumor. Okay. Have to check on growth. Pray for no growth. Oh my God, we'll praying right now, girl. Praying. Lord, praise be to he, Katie Fulton. Lord, please. I'm serious, Kim Gray. We love this woman. Guys, please keep us posted, Kim. I love you too, and I swear it's going to be okay. We will pray for that. Hey, Dawn, thank you for the super chat. You didn't have to super chat that. K-Space, I was watching old videos. Reese, I loved you then, and that won't ever change, but holy cow, you talk about growth. I thought you were about to say something horrible. I thought you were going to be like, but holy cow, you've really tanked, girl. Your confidence is incredible and your spirit is unstoppable. Be proud and stand tall. Thank you so much, K-Space. I'm 5'1". Can I be a Polly Pocket? Yeah, you're tiny. I've hugged you before. You're itty bitty. Of course you are a Polly Pocket. Thank you for the super chats, girls. Hey, Drifter Wars. Renee B, if you go to Clearwater, I need an invite. Let's go to Clearwater. Let's park it right next to Dick Smith Levin. Dawn, I did not yet. I want to go to Clearwater. Abigail's going to send us like the best fucking delicious, the tasties that you can think of. She's going to get stuff from like bakeries. I'm going to be like, Dick Smith Levin, none for you. Hey, Alicia. And then I'm going to look at him and I'm going to go, but however, I do have something for you, Aaron, since you're still in the cult. Truvia. Well, it's nice to see you. Thank you, Susan LeBlanc. Okay, Bunny Fufu, I was hoping for that. No pizza for you, but however, Words from a book will show you the way to be free of your shadows of yesterday. But the price of that freedom you especially have to pay from now on. Dick Smith Levin. Alana, we do stand tall. Hey, laddie la. Step back, Aaron. Everybody except you. Hey, laddie, we stand tall. Everyone but you. What's with that phone call, by the way? Thank you for the money, guys. What was with that? Oh, nice, Funny Fufu. We'll have to take it out for a spin. What's going on with did anybody hear Jenna's call? I mean, I don't want to get involved in this too much anymore. I'm just gonna get another hate video saying that I was responsible for World War III. Thank you, Hollywood Lisa. So I don't really want to get blamed. God, at this point, I feel like he's just gonna start blaming me for stuff in his life. It's the wildest shit how he does that. Oh, all right. Who, what, where now? But hey, Sharon, did anybody hear her phone call? She said literally, can I play it? Can I play it from the SBTV Foundation? It's really short. The other one's long, but it's really short. She was like, I threw a watermelon and like a bunch of food and then water. And she was like, and then he picked me up and threw me across the room. I was like, see, that shit ain't happening here. Nobody's picking this thing up. Try it. Try picking this thing up. Solid salami. There's no way. Aaron would get so pissed at me in his kitchen and be like, that's it. He'd be like, oh, I can't lift that shit. Damn, girl. He'd be like, how much pizza and donuts has Abigail been sending you? Aren't you diabetic? Yeah, Linz, can I play the short from that dude's channel? Lindsay, come in, please. Lindsay, can I play hey, 6804? Can I play the shorts from that channel, Lindsay? We need an answer, please, before tonight at 9. Dreamers, welcome in. Yes. All right, let's do it. She said yes. That means we can. All right, well, I'm not going to play the long one. So no live or live? Because it says I'm going live, but I think he meant to say no live. Listen to this shit. This is some crazy shit. Have you guys heard this shit? Oh my God. She's like, and then he threw me into a wall. And I was like, oh, Aaron. Sounds like you got your own skeletons in your own closet, fella. You might not want to be talking about something from 1986 when like 2 months ago you threw a chick in a fucking living room you chucked her like a fucking boomerang, man. You threw her like one of those golf frisbee discs that my friend plays. You threw her like a fucking casting a fishing line. Yeah, see, this is why I stay overweight. I'm trying to maintain. Whenever my doctor, hey, Sherry Hicks, whenever my doctor's like, it'd be good if you lost 20 pounds, I'm like, no, because I'm trying to maintain. I don't want Dick Smith Levin to throw me from his kitchen to his living room. I can't be having that. What was this now, Linz? It's so long. She also says shit happened in Hawaii. I knew it. I knew this. Listen to this. Just this short. Listen to this shit.
This is Leah. The line is being recorded.
Did anything else happen? Any other physical incidents? Anything else that you want to talk about?
I mean, we were in Hawaii earlier this year, and we had another big fight, and it was just going on for days, and I did pour water on him. Then he picked me up and he threw me across the room, like from here to there.
So she had saying about the gateway to the violence.
Yeah, but I poured water on him.
I mean, pouring water on someone is not okay either, but like, how, on a scale of like violence, pouring water, throwing across the room,
But
It sounds like it's time for you two to not date anymore because it's clearly become toxic and not a healthy environment for.
She used the T word.
Holy water.
The cops, like, clearly you fucks are toxic. So you guys might want to, like, pouring water, throwing fucking watermelons, chucking people across room like it's a fucking hacky sack. I just don't think it's right. I don't think it's fair. Hey, teacher mama life. Yeah, I don't understand how Aaron's trying to say that Dan O'Connor didn't. Hey, Hugs, I'm freezing. You mind turning it up a notch, son? Thanks. It's my period. Remember when Dan O'Connor hit me in the side of the head with a fax machine? I don't think Dan should be, or I don't think Dick Smith Levin, I don't think he should be commenting on such things when you're throwing women across the room, just chucking them across the room like a fucking, what's that game that like horseshoe or something that like the white people in the South play? Hey, Katie B, that was Jennifer Miscavige. That's who that was. Wild shit though. And that's not a dig at Jenna. I'm actually bummed for her. Like I want her to, maybe listen to what the cops said, like you two are clearly fucking toxic, right? Like a cornhole. That's it. Yeah. That's what like cheesy white people play in the summertime. Yeah. Unreal, right? Lawn darts. He chucked her like a lawn dart, Puka Vista. That's insane to me that this mother effer has the damn audacity. Hey, Spring Moon. Right? And it's her business. Like it's her Holly. What you doing? It's her business, right? To you want to get tossed around like a hacky sack, I guess. But I just want to say that like I get yelled at all the time about my relationship. Hey, Donna LT, especially Dick Smith Levin commenting on it, putting out all the lies he put out the other day is fucking wild to me. When you got sad little Jenna here, right? Like that's sad. You hear her little voice. She has this, like, I feel like if a mouse could talk, I feel like it was like this tiny mouse and they were like, and then what happened? And the little mouse was like, and then he picked me up and threw me. Like it's sad. She just sounded so little and helpless. That was Jenna calling. Yeah. And then she said some shit went down in Hawaii. Like none of us knew that. You could tell shit was weird when they got back. Here's the thing, guys. Calling her boyfriend, what's his name? Dick Smith Levin. Her boyfriend calling out Tommy the other day, right? For something that happened when he was 16. And he compared him to fucking Danny Masterson and calling him a rapist and all these things. You might want to check your current life, pal. You're on probation and you're chucking Jennifer Miscavige across the room, literally in her own words. He tossed her. Hey, Bitsy. Just threw her out like old pizza that Abigail sent that he wasn't going to eat anymore. That's some crazy shit, guys. That's some crazy shit right there. It's crazy to me when you act like your hands are clean. You act as if you have no skeletons in your closet. And these aren't skeletons. These are still like today happenings, right? Like pot, meat, kettle. Just remember, guys, you can't spell asshole without ASL. Keep that shit in mind. Right? If sweet Abigail, blessed straight from Jesus, okay? If fucking crazy, where's my new cigs? I had some friends over this weekend, guys, and we got to talk about that too, but these aren't real. But they got me my own mic and they got me some cigs, so I don't have to use a pen anymore. Fucking crazy. That's some crazy shit. How in this world do you get, hey, Southern, how do you yell at me and Tommy for our wrongdoings, right? And then this shit happens and you're tossing people like Frisbees. Fucking crazy. Wow. What a fucking time to be alive. That's some nuts shit right there. And I don't even care. I know that sounds bad, but like sorry, Cindy G. Hey, Brock. It doesn't I don't I'm saying this. I can't control what Jenna does. I can't. So I say this with love. I don't care because it's not my business. And us going, Jenna, get away from him. It's like saying, hey, cigarettes can give you lung cancer, right? People have to see it in their own time. Hey, Samantha Five. So I don't really feel one way or the other. I've also been in my own really abusive relationships, and I would like to believe that mine was like that, except I weighed too much for him to pick me up and chuck me across the kitchen. But I mean, I thought the pie thing was pretty good. Throwing the pie, I liked it. It was a good move. It was pretty good. But I just think it's wild to rub in Lindsay's face, right? Hey, Liz S. Uh, her past and this shit's your present, right? This is some shit that's like happened real recently. So to bring up like Tommy, who's 56 now and something that happened when he was 16, you're comparing to Danny Masterson, thinking you fucking played it cool and people are going to agree with you on that, really blows my mind. Hey, VJ Burke. Look forward to a Reese cigar Q&A live. Yeah, I got to go to like a cigar bar and wear the tightest jeans possible with the ugliest black shoes. That's a great idea. Thank you for that idea. I got to find some, got my tight pants on. I got to find some real good tight pants. And I want to vacuum seal my vagina so that you have like the most clear outline of my camel toe, right? And my fupa. And then I'm going to sit in a chair and be like, we're so fucking cool. Let me get my cocktail. Hey, Nicole Hazelmiller. I'm going to be like, this is a cocktail. Damn, we're cool. Ask me anything. Let's get ready to party, baby. Bring it in. Everybody laughed at you. Yeah, we should send them a pie. Yeah, listen, everybody's been super weekend worse. Everybody's been in a shitty relationship. I'm not making fun of that. I'm simply calling out the fact that like a cop telling you, you guys might want to fuck off from each other because you're so toxic, right? And if you have to call the police, right, to say he threw me across from this room to another room, I don't know. Isn't that what she said? There's another one, you guys, where she really says some shit. It's 30 minutes long and she like really goes into it.
Clearwater Police, this is Aaliyah. The line is being recorded.
Did anything else happen? Any other physical incidents? Anything else that you want to talk about?
I mean, we were in Hawaii.
Oh, were you? Tell us about it.
Earlier this year, and we had another big fight, and it was just going on for days, and I did pour water on him. And then he picked me up and he threw me across the room, like from here to there.
You should understand about the gateway to the violence.
Yeah, but I poured water on him.
I mean, pouring water on someone is not okay either, but like, how, on a scale of like violence, pouring water, throwing across the room. But it sounds like it's time for you two to not date anymore because it's clearly become toxic and not a healthy environment for either of you.
Yeah, if you got the cops trying to be like, maybe you guys are, not really meant to be, right? Like this just might not be the best decision you've made, and perhaps you should reconsider. But she said he threw me across the room. Hey, D. Hey, SoCal Joy. I just don't know. If you have to call the cops to tell them that you were thrown across the room, I just feel weird about it. I wasn't even intending to talk about this, but I'm talking about it not because I'm trying to get at Jenna. Hey, Susan, I'm talking about it because this jackass boyfriend of hers likes to, where was Natalie when that happened in Hawaii? Notice when they got back from Hawaii, Natalie quit her channel. I'm sure it was a coincidence. Oh, that's right. She got a job. Yeah, I'm sure it was all just weird timing. Hey, baby steps. Yeah, don't want to interrupt. My sister got into town, so I'll be absent this week. That's okay. I don't want anyone to think I bailed on Reese. Love you, baby steps. Thank you and have fun with your sister. I already knew that. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, it's from December. Okay, okay. So I just think it's interesting that he likes to rub everything in our faces, right? Abigail's not sending his ass pizza anymore. Okay, no donuts for you. Okay, so don't be raging and throwing people across rooms. All right, try to tame your fucking emotions and your physical psychoticness. Maybe, perhaps. That's all. You know, we saw you the other day screaming at Nora and Lindsay and me, and couldn't control yourself. And that's what I said then. Do you feel safe around that individual? Watching him, just watching him and his dramatic shit on screen, and right? I mean, I know violence is, but between spouses, Patty, yeah. I mean, Jenna's a grown woman. She can make her own decisions, but and it's not Jenna I'm trying to get at here. It's Huxley. Did he adjust the AC? It's not Jenna that I'm upset with here. It's Aaron coming out trying to act like he hasn't done anything wrong, going after Tommy, who's not even a part of this community, right? Going after me, making up that I scammed my parents into having me. I didn't intend to be born, but I scammed them into having sex so that I could be born. I pulled the wool over God's eyes. I scammed the Lord, according to Aaron. And hey, Sharon, I knew that calling the aftermath that Aaron would call me back, and I've been scamming him ever since. Now, what I don't think he fully understands or uses the word scamming properly. And coming from someone who doesn't use words properly, that's saying a lot. But you have to typically get something out of someone when you scam them. And I haven't gotten shit. Like I said, the Aftermath Foundation didn't even like call me back. Hey, Bo Beats, and say like, hey, do you want us to like recommend you a therapist? That would have been cool. Anything would have been cool. So I'm still not sure what I'm scamming him on, but stay tuned. I'm sure he'll do another show on it and let us know as he screams into the camera. Can you imagine how much fucking saliva is on his computer? Because he's just screaming. Like, can you imagine? Oh, God. Yeah, I guess I scammed everything and everyone. I think the scammer thing got overplayed. I'm pretty busy. Lots of scams going on, Cindy G. Lots of scams. I think the scam thing got overdone because, as you could see the other day, I got a bunch of super chats. Like, that's not working. You guys might want to try the grifter thing somewhere else. Maybe come up with something else because that's not working. But yeah, I just don't like that he's throwing women. Well, we saw him throw a woman into a building. I know, Melissa. Literally, I saw the video of Aaron pick up a woman and throw her into a building. Okay. Oh, Big J. And then I don't think Jenna's kids are around Aaron. Let's hope not. How did I, Buffy, that's a good question. Does anybody know could someone come up with the answer? How did I manage to take over his stream and flash my own name on his screen? Did he give an answer to that on his stream the other day? Does anybody know if Aaron gave an answer as to how I flashed my own name? I'm not sure. I missed your last super chat. What the hell? I'm just so rich that I don't even read these things anymore. Kind of like Dick Smith Levin. Special pie like the one in the Help movie. Oh no, Miss, what was her name? This is Miss, I can't think of the last names. Her Special Pie. That was the best part of that movie. The Help was such a good movie. Hey, Nicola. Sad movie, but it turned out great. But yeah. No, this is Her Special Pie. It's got that good vanilla from Mexico. Oh my God, I love that movie. Joanne, thank you for your super chat. Sorry, I didn't see it. I'm just so loaded. Lone Dinosaur, a couple days ago. Hey, Blue Girl Me. Thank you, Blue Girl Me. And I won't. But no, Miss Hilly. Yeah, that's Miss Hilly's Special Pie, Shelly. Thank you, Joanne. Yeah, guys, it's so weird. It's a weird time to be alive. It's been a last week was a weird year. Watching Aaron melt the fuck down and then hearing I had never heard hey Deborah Ricci, I had never heard that recording. I don't go looking for shit. I do not get involved in the drama. I really don't. And I heard that today and I was like, whoa, it was sad. As much as I'm laughing and making fun with my dark humor, no, it's never funny to be thrown. Domestic violence, guys, is never funny. But what's crazy and ironic is that her crazy ass, you know, picking up women and throwing boyfriend, chucking women across rooms like a lawn dart. Yeah, Heather Huckleberry, that is hilarious to me as far as, and you're going to come over and step into my lane and make up lies and talk about, speak to my family. Hey, Lydia, speak to my past, my background, my life. Are you out of your fucking mind? Why don't you stay in your own lane and stop throwing women across the room, dude? Get out of here. Lisa, Gary, I scammed the Lord. Well, alrighty then. Here's my donation. Quick drop in now out to work. See, this is how you do it, Aaron. You just put it all out there, my man. You just say, I scam people, and then they bring you their money. They literally go, okay, I got to run to work, but here's my quick donation to you. I'm not even trying to hide this shit, brother. Bring it, baby. Let's get ready to party. Thanks, Gary. Does he still have the video up where he doxed me? You better believe it. Yeah. Who's the scammer? I'm not sure. He's still making money on my videos. Hey, Heather Rhodes. But in all seriousness, guys, that's wild. And I feel bad for Jenna. I really do. I think it's a shame. Everybody says she's like super conniving and evil, but I couldn't speak to that. I don't know if she is. I wouldn't want to be friends with her. I'll tell you that, right? Like, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near her just based on what I've heard. But I don't wish any ill will on her. And I hope she gets the fuck away from Ike Turner. Hey, T. Hey, Rabbit Flea. Hey, Lone Dinosaur. Hey, Lilac Lime. Me too, Lilac Lime. Let's get ready to party, baby. Guys, did you catch that? He was like, I'm not going to jail, am I? I'm not going to spend the night there in jail, am I? What a fucking spineless jellyfish. You look like a laundry bag full of meat. Hey, Sigbeats. Yeah, Patty, I would guess so. For you being you, Reese. Wow, thank you. That's so nice. That is really truly nice. Thank you, Super Weekend Warriors. Guys, that's so friendly. What a little angel. If he's so disgusted with you and Tommy, why doesn't he delete our videos? Because he makes money on it and he needs money. Merely, welcome in. Yeah, we definitely see what life is like with Ike Turner there, Jenna. You might want to get away from that shit. I'm not sure. Like, again, I'm not a doctor, but I do have my suspicions about diagnosing people. And if I had to guess, it just seems like he might have a little bit of a rage issue. He might have a small anger. Like, he looks like it, he gets triggered easily and starts chucking women across rooms. And it's not going to help you any to fucking throw watermelons. I get it. You find the heaviest object and you want to get to work, but just throwing a watermelon, I don't think is going to save your ass. I think you got to get I think, Jenna, you in danger, girl. You need to get the hell out of there. Yeah, Hollywood Lisa, I think there might be a little bit of an anger trigger, perhaps. Yeah, I think just a hair, Katie Fulton, nothing major, but this is enough, right? It's, I don't hang out with people with rage issues. But yeah, that's some crazy, wild shit. That's some really crazy, wild shit. So, because of those reasons, I gotta take a step back for a minute. And not because I'm losing my mind or anything, but because I'm about to party. Hey, Kirsty Collins. So quickly catch you up here. I was telling this story. Trixie is what her name on here. You wouldn't know her by her real name. Trixie asked me like 3 or 4 months ago now. I'm not really sure when. Trixie asked me. Oh, Oh, okay. Tommy is going live. Okay, never mind. He's going live tonight. Trixie asked me a couple months back if she could come through this week because she's going to be in town. I said, I don't see why not. I really don't have much of a schedule. Look at my hair, right? So she rolled the watermelon onto the floor. Well, what good is that going to do? That's just a waste of a delicious fucking watermelon. Unbelievable. Jenna, hey, call me. Like, I've done breakups before. Do you guys remember the toothbrush? My boyfriend a long time ago cheated on me and I found out about that shit. Jenna, get some DNA on. I took my boyfriend's toothbrush and I brushed his dog's asshole with it. I got ideas, girl. I got ideas. Now, early 20s, this was a long time ago, and I was pretty pissed. And I would do it to Tommy in a heartbeat. If Tommy was cheating on me with some Ecuadorian little floozy, some little fucking trollop running up and down the streets of Ecuador going, hola, papi. Oh, fucking toothbrush his whole. I will brush every asshole in Ecuador and then I will just shove that thing. But yeah, I brushed his dog's his lab's asshole gently because I'm an animal lover. But yeah, I went right across that thing so many damn times. I lifted the tail and just brushed that thing. I think he liked it. But yeah, I got ideas, girl. I know you're an ex-Scientologist, but I don't feel like you have enough, right? Of the I'm just saying, I mean, I like your watermelon and pie idea, but I like to eat watermelon and pie. I don't really want to throw that shit. But I also don't want to be thrown. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I weigh so much. It's a conundrum. Hey Joel Sachs, hey Cheap Chick. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Not even I can figure out. Hey, whine a little bit more. So just give me a call. I'll give you some ideas, to get the fuck away from that toxic ass. The cop called it toxic. I mean, if a cop is saying get away from it. So anyway, Trixie was like, hey, I'm coming through, right? And I said, sure, right? And what happened then was wild. Okay. Guess who showed up? Trixie arranged with Deborah Zito and Yorkie Mom, Pam, actually, the three of these. Huxley! I'm freezing. Well, I need you to turn it up again. I can't breathe. My leg hair is growing. I have the cramps. Thank you, son. Not reaching for the stars here. Okay. She coordinated with hey Dee, good for you, babe. She coordinated with Yorkie Mom, Pam, Deborah Zito. Hey, Helena, and brought the whole family. Everybody showed up and they're here to spend time with me. So Trixie's here. Yorkie Mom Pam is here. Holly Day is here. Deborah Zito. Do you guys want me to name you? Meredith's here. Well, I was going to show pictures. Meredith is here. I'm trying to think. I'm kind of at a loss. We've been partying. They showed up. And we've been partying. Liz Trix. Liz Trix is here. They showed up in my town, right? Not to kill me like some people do normally when they show up here, right? They showed up to party. And Kestrel. And they did. They brought to celebrate my birthday, you guys. So they brought gifts. They brought me this microphone. We had a dance party. Jen Finberg. That's right. God, there's so many of them. Yeah, they showed up and they got me food, like snacks and shit. They went to this like Buc-ee's, which is just some like place where it's just run by 3-year-olds. Like it just constantly smells like children. Hey, Love and Life. And then, hey, Gemini Girl. And they brought like all this delicious shit and a cake, nachos. We saw Angie Moe. they brought alcohol, which I don't know how I feel about that, but that's, get down with yourselves there. But they came to celebrate my birthday and they like all showed up and I was hysterical and emotional. I mean, it's obviously my uterus. Hey, always Elise. It's pretty amazing though. Yeah, it was really fun. Saturday night, Angie Mo. I don't know, babe. I'm live. I'll find out. That's my chair. So Angie, I don't know why we didn't get a picture yesterday with Angie, but I didn't get a picture with a lot of people. They just got here and we're going to spend, hey, Jackie C. So I'm going to take a step back for a few days, just for a few days, guys. We're going to get ready to party, baby. Bring it. Bring it. It's cornstarch, you big baby. My father was in a David Bowie video. Congratulations to your dad. They got me a cake. This is cool. They got me, let's see. I was going to show you guys some photos. They got me a cake with a big 4-2 on it. But they meant 2-4. They didn't mean 4-2. They got it backwards. But this was it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Let's see. We had ate brunch together. Let's see, I'll flip it. That's the whole gang. Look how cute everybody is. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. I wish we'd have gotten a picture with Angie Mo yesterday. We ate dinner last night with Angie Mo. There's Shyla. Took that photo of Shiley. Yeah, guys, I did not expect this. It was a surprise party. And most of these pictures I look like shit in because I didn't know and I didn't have any makeup on like I do right now. Like I don't right now. We went to, do you guys remember the store that I've streamed in called Trendy Pieces? We went to that store. I had no idea this was going to be taking place. So I thought it was going to be me and Trixie having lunch this week. And I'm guessing that Trixie probably arranged that with those guys saying Reese is available. So we're all going to come. And they did. And it's amazing. Hey, Megan Roberts, it made me incredibly emotional. We did something like this last year as well. I really hope that I can do more of these. It's, hey, Mama Bear, I feel like I haven't seen you for a minute. It's very, thank you, Liz S. It's very overwhelming in a good way to have friends and to have friends that you don't have to worry about, turning around next summer and tossing you under the bus or saying you did some weird shit. It's really amazing to have people that you can trust and that they just put everything together for me. Like they just, I was really, really emotional about this because I just didn't expect it. I thought I was going to be meeting Trixie and it was like 7 people showed up and it was just amazing. Hey, Ms. Weedy Poo. And so they're here to celebrate and hang out. And I'm going to do a few days of that this week. We're going to go around town. We're going to check out Nashville. I guess I don't really have an agenda, but yeah, Shell, we could do that too. We're going to check out, I think, some areas, maybe Chattanooga. We're going to check out some areas that I don't know. And I'm not going to stream because I'm going to just relax. I'm kind of going to take that little step back like a lot of you guys are doing. And I'm not going to probably be able to stream anyway, because if we go check out Chattanooga, for instance, that's like an hour and 10 minutes from here. So I don't know that I'd be back. Hey, Butterfly. So I just don't want to guarantee it. Hey, Eric, but I will be back in a few days. I just wanted to let you guys know that hey, DJ S, I have not really, thank you, Kristen Hawk. Thank you, Ferry. I have, yeah, Renee B, that would be great. thank you, Erica. Not, yeah, Joanne, I have not really had, it was overwhelming for me because basically the reason they did this is, um, Debbie Zito. I love Debbie Zito. Debbie Zito is definitely like maternal. She's, hey, Rue, I'm going against that Bethany. Bethany advised me not to speak or whatever she said. Miss you. Advised you not to speak. Well, you speak whenever you want, Rue. You know anybody can talk here. Um, no, T, I didn't. But thank you for the super chat, and I miss you too. It's actually really good to see you. Thank you, Free to Be Me. Rue, you're welcome here anytime. So what was I saying? Oh, Debbie Zito, guys, is very, very maternal. She was a teacher. She is a teacher. She's just very caring. She's the mom that always has the gift bags for everyone and the friend bags for everyone. So Debbie Zito like brought gifts and she got the cake and it made me really emotional because she said, I wanted to take this opportunity because you've never had people celebrate you like a birthday party and like a slumber party or like friends getting together. You've never done that because I've told her that. Like I never did slumber parties and stuff like that. And I had a birthday party when I was 5. My mom was still in my life, but not after that. And so she just was like, I really want you to know what that feels like to celebrate that. If you're going to the Nuga, stop at Suani, eat lunch, or Judith's. Check out the views. Oh, I've been to Chattanooga like a few times, only to take Huxley to Rock City. But the drive to Chattanooga is insane. It is gorgeous there, but I haven't eaten lunch there. So thank you. And I will. Thank you for the super chat. So Debbie was like, I want to make a party. Like, I want to actually celebrate you. And hey, Debbie, loving life. Good for you. 1 week until retirement. You just had a birthday. Debbie, I love you, girl. Today is Suzanne White's 55th birthday. Happy birthday, Suzanne White. Sharon, Lookout Mountain. I don't know which mountain it's on, but I've been to Rock City so many times. And so, Rue said, Bethany said, if you're talking about me, I've never said that to you. Maybe it was a different Bethany. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Everybody's welcome here. I had my first birthday party this past February. It was emotional for me too. I get it. Wow. Yeah. Chewini love. It was very emotional for me. Again, just all these ladies showing up and just the shock of it all really over the first 24 hours. I just was like, I don't know that this is real. I kept thinking that. Like I stepped outside for a minute. I felt like I had to get my bearings. It was super weird. I kept getting emotional and like choked up. I just have never had people bombard me in a good way like that and go, we're celebrating you. Like we're celebrating you. Hey, Tampa A, good to see you. It was absolutely insane. And I just kept going, I couldn't like calculate it in my mind. It was the weirdest thing. Hey, while you guys are here, I've lost over 100 subs. I guess I deserve it, Aaron and all. Do you mind helping me get the number back up? Would you be willing to hit subscribe and support with so many of you in here? Maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't, but I thought I would ask. But I kept thinking like, why is this not, I felt confused. It was so weird. It took me a minute to like get my bearings. I don't know how else to put it, but I was like slow about it. I couldn't connect the dots. And I was like, you know why? Because I don't have anything to compare to this in my memories. Like I don't have anything like this. I've never had like a girls' weekend or any of that. I've never done that. So it was really, really special, but I kept having to like say to me, like, this is real. And then I kept saying, me too, Angie. And then I kept saying, what day is my birthday? July 8th, a couple weeks ago. I kept saying, yeah, Patty sells Colorado. I kept thanking God. Like every moment I had alone. Hey, Beck Smith. I kept going, thank you, God. Like this obviously is, this is why when Aaron pulls shit like this, or our old haters who used to pull shit like this, or any new haters that are going to pull shit like this. Hey, Katie Smith. I always think now, what can I get out of this that I can be grateful for, that's a benefit to me? And I just think all the time, like, you know, God just blessed me with a party of like people who came to love me, celebrate me. And it was right during the time that like all this hate was going on. I otherwise would have been alone, right? Yeah, Margie Bar, a lot of people unsubscribe, which is fine. That's their choice. But I thought I would have spent this time alone and just a little bit feeling like I always feel, which is like, that sucks. And I hope I didn't lose anybody that, talks to me on a regular basis. I never know who unsubscribes, but I just thought that sucks. I don't want to lose people, but I did. But instead I was lifted up. I was totally distracted. I was taken shopping and eating, and just the hugs and the tears and the gifts, and they just showered me. And that's what I mean. It's like that happened, but then God was like, "Oh yeah, no, you still matter. Like, don't feel like you don't matter just because you're losing people." Or, I start to feel that way. I'm like, "Oh man, I don't care about the number, but I really do care about people believing that I scammed the Aftermath Foundation and all of that." But then I think, "Oh, Nikki Ohio, are you still here?" Then I think what Nikki Ohio said to me. Why do you let people? Do you have advice on not caring about what other people think? I really don't care. Aaron, I have a hard time caring because I don't value what comes out of his mouth. And this was the most outrageous shit he'd ever done. So I don't care about that. But I do care about losing people. I always care about losing people that I know. If it's silent lurkers that I've never met, hey, Anna Banana. If it's people I've never talked to, I never connected with them. But if it's Holly, right? If it's Anna Banana, if it's Armine, if it's my mods, like if someone important in my life that I've connected with is like, I believe this shit, I'm leaving, that makes me sad. Hey, Starlina. Hey, Kat in Texas. You can't find my live stream from Saturday? It's there. Thank you, Mindy Doolin. Abigail says, closing, you are the great and powerful God, the Lord of heaven's armies. You see the conduct of all people and you give them what they deserve. Ooh, that's a good one, Abigail. In case you left, thank you. That's Old Testament. Abigail, I'm proud of you. And thank you for the super chat. I really am impressed by you. Thank you, Free to Be Me. Abigail, guys, in case you weren't here, Abigail has decided she blocked Aaron. Dick Smith Levin. Abigail is the one who supplied the pizza and donuts for him every Friday. And she was spending, she said, how much? $120 to $150 a week on that. Some friend, Aaron. Wow. Cricket Cinema is new here. Cool picture. It works in both directions. I'm new here. I think you're brave and funny. Well, welcome over. And thank you for the new people. Thank you for hitting subscribe. Please check. You're very welcome here, and I hope you chat with us, Cricket Cinema. Please hit subscribe, guys. Please hit the like button while you're here. I really would appreciate it. But just really seeing that you have people in your life, and I'm surrounded by people, right? I am. But for people to just show up from all over. I love that, Tampa A, from all over, guys. I got Floridians. Yeah, Katie Smith. Nikki Ohio must have left. I feel bad. I didn't answer her question. Truvia, it's insane. Hey, Bohemian Luciferian Witch. To have people from Florida, let's see, Florida, Texas, Minnesota, Texas again, Illinois, Wisconsin. People flew in, people drove in, all that I didn't know was even happening. Abigail's still here. Great timing for you to take a break. Yeah, thank you, Abigail. I don't know Aaron's statistics. I don't check them. Hey, infamous truth teller. So I just want to say it was amazing, and having people that really care about you, people that are really in your corner. Thank you, Mike McKay. Hey, Fin Fan. It's amazing. And to answer Nikki Ohio, yeah, exactly. Angie Mo, it's hard to not care what people think. I love you too. Thank you, Joan Marie. Thank you, DNV. It's hard to not care what people think, but guys, that's the answer to all of this hate. Okay? And I mean this. The answer to all of this hate that we've been getting. I knew that. You're leaving to fly to see your daughter for 8 days on Saturday. Okay, Joanne. I love you. I will miss you, but really, really, really enjoy that time. I love you, Joanne Holly. Okay, Amy Knight. That's really funny. I seem a bit deflated. Oh, I'm just tired. It's been a long weekend, Like we were really partying it up. It was really fun. And we still have several days ahead of us. So it's just I'm tired and it's hard to stream at the same time. But I guess what's taught me this hate is not to value, guys. You have to, in order to care what people think, you have to make it important. Yes, just Joan. You have to make it important. Thank you, Mary Krause. Love you too. You have to place importance on it in the first place in order to care what people think. I agree, Murley. Absolutely. And so I don't place value on people who trash me, trash Tommy, trash my child, trash my whole existence. Aaron doesn't know anything about my life. I met him in July 5th, 2022. One of the grossest things you can do, and I've talked about this a lot. Guys, this is not funny. Hey, Heather Hayes. I don't think I've ever done this. I'm pretty sure I haven't. I can't imagine that I would do this. Thank you, Joanne. Good for you, Abigail, to take somebody's story or stories of abuse and to minimize those stories, especially for a man to do it to a woman's story of abuse after your current girlfriend we got to hear her say that you picked her up and threw her across the room. By the way, the other video of Jenna's recording, the cop asks her something and she goes, he'll just lie. You should go listen to that. Hey, Decultified, exactly. The cop asked her a question. She goes, well, he'll just lie about it. That's pretty telling, right? Thank you, Ree. But to take somebody's story of abuse and minimize it and act like it didn't happen, say it didn't happen, laugh at it as if it didn't happen, basically trying to erase it, right? That's what Aaron did to me. I'm not going to speak about what he did to Lindsay because it was just so fucking vile. But he said that my family wasn't in Scientology. He said that I have been out for the last 15 years. He said that I scammed him into doxing me. No, it's on this channel. SPTV something. SPTV Foundation. And recent Aaron still trying to clear the air. That's from a year ago. But this shorts where she says that, and then he put it in a video. Let's see, video right here. Jenna Miscavige's domestic violence report against Aaron. He just put it up. To say that I didn't exist in Scientology, my sister didn't, my mom and dad didn't, you're not just hurting, well, you're not hurting me at all. Hey, Sarah from Cali, but you know what you are doing? You're minimizing other people's trauma and abuse, right? It's terrible to take somebody who's a victim of abuse and be like, that never even really happened. That is so fucked up. That is so triggering for men and women. That is so fucked up to do that, you guys. It really is. So I'm strong enough. I know what happened. I'm not going to go, and piece by piece pick it apart and go, it really did happen. And here's my proof. And you have to believe me. I know it happened. You don't have to believe me. You can come or go, right? But I know it happened. I was there and I have a lot of proof that it happened. And you've seen that over the years of having this channel. I apologize. I've been upset and got upset about Maryland drama. That's all right. Dealing with my mom's dementia. Rue. Oh my God. She no longer knows my name. Wow. Rue, that is so rough. I am so sorry. I can't speak to saying I know how you feel, but working in senior living where I saw it happening a lot, and then I had to go visit memory cares, it was absolutely so hard. And Rue, I never held that against you. It's okay. It's okay. You know why? Because we're all getting through something. We're all going through something all the time. Don't ever apologize for that. Please don't. Your family, your mother, all of that's way more important than anything on social media, Rue. And I'll always be here. I don't get my feelings hurt easily, babe. We'll always be friends. Okay. You're always welcome here. And you can say whatever you want and it'll be just fine because I know your heart and I've known you for a long time. But thank you for the super chat. But I'm so sorry about your mom. That is so fucking hard. Thank you, Mama Bear. That's incredibly hard and it's not going to get easier. And I know you know that, babe. I'm glad you're with her, and I'm just really sorry, Rue. That is so painful, and I'm sorry. Hey, Pat Kimbrell. Reese, this will pass and look to the future. God will reveal why you had to go through what you're dealing with now. Just trust that he is there protecting your heart. Thank you, Butterfly. I appreciate that and the super chat. Kiki, I don't recognize you. Can you correct the record? Is that passive aggression? What do you mean correct the record? Was the record incorrect? What specific family members disconnected from me? I'd be happy to tell you what specific family members, Kiki, but what do you mean by correct the record before I answer that? Are you here because you don't trust me, don't like me, and don't want to be here anyway, and you're just poking at me? Do you want me to name them? I think you know, Kiki, my in-laws. My father is still in Scientology. And then about 300 to 500 people that I grew up with because I was born and raised in it for 38 years. Yeah, I don't know about this one though, Kiki. Katie Smith, the gross stuff people demonize. The things they're most ashamed personally about, they must exert control to feel better. Politics to podcasts. Yes. That is so true. That is so true. And thank you, Katie Smith. You're stuck with us unless you unlock the basement. Not happening. And I love you, Helena. You don't ever have to super chat me. Yeah, Kiki, I'm hey, Linda Stokes. I'm a little bothered by you saying correct the record. I'm asking, here we go. I could be wrong. Thank you for answering. I'm asking because Aaron claimed you didn't lose any family members other than your in-laws and a few Facebook friends that you haven't seen in years. Oh, yeah, no. Why would Aaron know that, Kiki? I have a question for you. So why would Aaron know? I lived in Kansas City, Missouri. So let's just break that down because let's unpack it, right? Because Aaron likes to say shit, but he doesn't actually give any evidence, proof, details. He actually just spouts shit and then he scrapes over it and moves on. So, Aaron he talks a big talk, but again, there's just nothing to back that up. Reese, I can't see their comments. I must have them blocked from another channel. Maybe. So you're trying to get all the facts of my life and my past and my background. So it kind of sounds like you don't believe me, and I don't need you to believe me, just so you know. But yeah, absolutely. My in-laws, my dad is still in Scientology and way more than a few Facebook friends, Kiki. But I lived in Kansas City, Missouri, almost my entire life. And Aaron lives in Clearwater, Florida. And so I'm not really sure why Aaron can speak to my friends and who I lost, right? Kiki, say it out loud. I want you to think for yourself for a minute. You're clearing up what? He stated 0 facts with 0 evidence. So if you really want to know, I recommend you come over to my channel and you can watch some of my Scientology stories. But it feels a little odd to be like, can you correct the record on this? I have been talking about this consistently since I started my channel almost 3 years ago here in a few weeks. But I'm happy to answer your questions, but I'm not going to do it because you're trying to make a decision between me and Aaron. So it's a bizarre thing. Again, Kiki, it sounds like you are a female. Hey, Tamber June. It's very bizarre to me. I just think it's odd that Aaron speaks to my past in Kansas City, Missouri, like he knows, right? I don't come on here and talk about Aaron's life, his brother who died. I don't come on here and talk about his mother and his relationship, how he's still married and screws around on his wife, and that he seems to be a pretty fucking terrible father from my viewpoint. Oh, yeah. Thank you. That's funny. Do you ever notice that we don't know anything about, like, I wonder about Aaron's past. I was actually talking about this with someone the other day. Do we even know Aaron's full? Does he give that information? Not that I care, but I have spoken, Kiki, in length greatly about, hey, Carrie, my past, every detail of it, the people that I lost. I've shown a lot of proof in my baby book about things. Hey, Don Laurie, it's all on my channel, and you are welcome to be here. But I certainly don't love it when people come over here and just go, like, I feel like I'm, in court right now, and you're having to just like make decisions, and I have to clarify for you to clear up the facts for you that Aaron doesn't know anything about my life. That's the truth of the matter. And if you go watch the stream that Aaron just did, you'll notice he gave no evidence to anything he was speaking of. He didn't back that up with anything. Okay, Izzy, thank you for being here. Izzy B. Angel. Hey, Linda, sorry I have to check out. Later, we'll do replay. Get yourself to Ecuador. Thank you for the giant super chat, and it's good to see you, Linda. Dang, girl. Thank you. Wow. So I don't know if Kiki, I don't know if I explained myself well enough there, but I certainly, yeah, Abigail, good. Abigail, very, very observant, Abigail. I've been impressed lately by your observations. So Kiki, I just want to be clear that, I think it's weird in the first place. If you just take a step back and look at how Aaron does his content and speaks to other people's lives. And hey, Forks is very abusive to especially women. And he talks a big talk, but I don't ever see anything to back that up. Can he back up what he's saying about my history, my background? No. And hey, Lacey, the other thing is it's kind of gross to do it. Right? Especially when you've got a girlfriend who you just threw across the room in December, right? Like you're on probation for battery. I just don't think that you should be talking about other people's pasts when you've got a current present right now that's very, very abusive, quite frankly, right? So that's all. That's the only thing that I see about that that's fishy is, my God, she is snoring really loud. Minimizing somebody's past and saying she only lost, quote, a few Facebook friends. Well, what if it was a few? It wasn't, but who cares? Doesn't it hurt to lose your family? Doesn't it hurt to lose your friends? All right, Tampa A, I know. Do you see what I mean? Like, for him to minimize it and go, she just lost a few, like, who cares? What if it was only 3? It was way more than that, but that's such a terrible thing to say. And I think he says it so cavalier because he doesn't have any real friends. Nobody is loyal to Aaron. People are with Aaron out of fear. They're standing with Aaron out of fear. Go listen to the phone call with the police from Jenna. You can just hear it. She's terrified, right? Picking her up and throwing her. Yeah, let's not compare losses. How about that? It's such a gross thing to say. I'm sorry to be dramatic here, but even him saying like, she just lost a few friends, few faces, like that's basically saying like she wasn't really raped. I mean, it wasn't rape. What the fuck are you doing? How can you speak to my losses? How can you speak to what happened to me? Perhaps you should stay in your own really abusive lane that you got going on there. I think it is bizarre to take a man or a woman's past and just just minimize it into nothing. Yeah, rage baiting for sure, but that doesn't work on me. Rage baiting doesn't work on people who bull baited their entire lives. Like I see that shit coming miles away. So it doesn't, Aaron knows that he's not going to shake me down. He knows he's not going to destabilize me. He's not. Yeah, Natalie, I think, is terrified of him. I need a card. But just belittling, yeah, merely somebody's experiences, belittling somebody's horrific pain and trauma and loss to just turn it into like a little grain of sand and just go, she didn't really do this. She didn't really do that. She didn't really lose that many people. What a sick fucking thing to say. Hey, Susan Cook. Do you guys, I mean, I guess I'm specifically asking the women here because there's 600 people in here. Please look to see if you're subscribed. I'm losing quite a few subs and people like to punish me and that's okay. We've been through this before, guys. How old was I when I met Aaron? 38? Yes, that's a whole lot of years before he was even remotely in the picture. That's exactly right, Barbara Waite. That's why his story collapses on itself. I'm not worried about what he's saying. It makes no sense what he's saying, right? You, unfortunately for Aaron, this all happened live. You guys were there, right? You were there when I started a YouTube channel and I was all shaky and emotional and upset. And I was talking to my experience at the time, right? Of all the people I lost and all of that. So to come out 3 years after that and go, none of that really happened is bizarre for one, because we were all there, right? But it's also just trash. It's cringe as shit. I remember when Marilyn did that to me. Marilyn came out and was like, I don't even think the Dan O'Connor story happened, the fax machine story. And I was a little disappointed in that coming from another woman. But the women who support Aaron kind of shocked me after Jenna saying he threw me, after him throwing a woman into a building, after him minimizing women, playing Lindsay's body cam footage and laughing and cackling and making fun of her for that. The worst day of probably her entire life on full display. Doxing her kid, her mom, like all of that and enjoying it. It kind of grosses me the fuck out. When women support that, women specifically supporting that is like, I don't know about that, right? Like, I don't know how I feel about that. I definitely feel like that's incredibly a disservice, right? Any man, I can't imagine. I use Tommy as an example because I really don't hang out with any other men. I can't imagine Tommy being like, I bet that didn't even really happen to her. Right? Like she probably didn't really get abused. She probably really didn't get hurt. I doubt she was really raped. Like what? We believe people. Okay. Like we just believe people. And even if you're dowdy, even if you're like, I don't know, that doesn't add up. Right? Sometimes people's stories don't add up. Still not your fucking call to go make a video about it and shame them. Right? And shame them. And let's just look at Aaron's credibility. Look at the videos he made on Jenna when they broke up. Oh my God. Right? He embarrassed her. He drug her through the mud. Hey, Silver Lining. He was talking about her getting an abortion. Like that's not that doesn't need to be aired out on YouTube. He does this shit to be harmful to women. And so women who support him and don't see it, I'm always like, oh, yikes. You must be really in a dark place to support someone who's so psychotic in their behavior and screaming at a screen and, hearing Jenna say she was thrown by him and how scared she was, like all of those things. That's not a safe fucking individual. What are you guys doing supporting that? Right? Why would you support that? It's not safe. It's not rational. He is not, he doesn't seem to be in his right mind. Tampa A says, women, we must all stick together through all kinds of weather and also by our favorite men who adore us. That I agree so much, Tampa A, but also I'm not going to say all women have been through something abusive, but God, a big number of us have. A large number of us have had an Aaron Smith Levin or two in our lives, right? Just big egotistical dick swingers who want to play God and control you and everything else. And if you step out of line, holy shit, it's World War III, right? So, I don't know. Seems odd. Kiki, I think you left, but it seems odd to come in here and say, I'm just trying to compare what Aaron said, and can you correct yourself, correct the record? There's no, you're implying that I made something up. There's no record to correct. And it doesn't make me nervous. Try asking Aaron questions to correct the record. You'll be deleted and blocked immediately, Kiki. That's the difference. Is it's full transparency over here. Really is. You can put me on blast. You can absolutely come at me with your questions, and I don't have a problem answering them. Aaron will not answer questions. He will not. You will be deleted and blocked from his channel. Thank you, Tampa A, for your super chat. And he also gets super, super worked up, which again, I said this the other day. Thank you, Penelope Page, for being a member. Yeah, Huxley lost his father's family, his grandparents. That's okay, Kiki. You can ask me questions. I find it odd. Why are you getting the facts because Aaron said something? Wouldn't you come to the direct person to get the facts? Why would you get facts from Aaron and then come here to clarify my life? Wouldn't you just come here and listen to it? I don't know. Seems odd, but people are weird. People do whatever the fuck they're going to do. Kim is blue, people are nuts. Kiki, I'm not calling you nuts, but I mean, just seems odd. The whole thing seems very, very twisted and odd to me, but I don't support or trust. More importantly, I don't find credibility in a man who has to scream to get his point, who has to threaten to get his point across. And you saw Aaron full blown himself this last week, going on and on screaming about me, Nora, and Lindsay, right? To get his point across. That's right, Lindsay. Yeah. So do you see what I'm saying? If you have to scream in my face, if I have to scream at you guys into this camera, if I have to go ape shit and melt down and just start being all animated and crazy and threatening you, wouldn't you find me hard to believe? I think if you got to go through all that performance, if you got to jump through all those hoops on stage like that to get me to believe you, I don't fucking believe you. Why can't you control your emotions? Why does this make you go? I mean, it's a, hey, Daft Woman. It doesn't, what am I trying to say? His reaction doesn't match the situation. He's going from 0 to 100. And it's like, this doesn't match what the situation is. Why do you have to scream like that when you're talking about me or Tommy or Nora or Lindsay? We're not in your life anymore. Why are you going so crazy, like hard at the paint for that? I don't understand. Tommy said it on his stream. How can we support someone abusing women in real time on video? Oh yeah, Silver Lining. That was the real Aaron, and that was a mild version. You got to hear on a call what Jenna got to see. Can you imagine being picked up and thrown into another fucking room? That's what she said he did. Picked up, and she said he picked me up and he threw me across the room. Picked her up and threw her. There's a video of Aaron picking up a woman in California and throwing her into a brick building. So I agree with Tommy on that. Interesting for a guy who is currently abusing women. And if it's not one of the women in his immediate life that he can pick up and throw, he'll do it on YouTube, right? How in the world are you going to speak to something my mom did or my dad did? He doesn't know my parents. Oh man, Kiki, I have talked and apologized and talked about the long con in so many videos. And Kiki, to be honest, if you're really looking for proof like this, don't force yourself, right? It kind of, you know what you're doing, Kiki? Hey, Sharon, thank you for becoming a member. Kiki, you're welcome to stay, but here's what you're doing. I'm going to give you a great example of what you're doing. I was in a store the other day and I tried on a dress and I tried to force myself to like it. And I was like, I want it. I haven't bought myself a new dress in a long time. And I'm like looking in the mirror and I was like, but I hate this. But I was like, but I like this. I always say this to myself when you're trying on clothes. If you don't love it now, if it's not like wowing you, you're not going to love it when you get home. You're going to feel buyer's remorse. You're going to be like, why did I buy that? That was such a mistake. That's what you're doing here. That's what a lot of people will come over here and like, they want to set the record set straight. You're welcome to be here, Kiki. But if you're actually like making notes here and like trying to go find where I apologized for the long con, it kind of seems like you're trying to make that dress fit when it doesn't, right? Like you already don't seem to find me believable or credible. And that's totally up to you. You should think for yourself. I like that you're doing that. It's not group think, but it kind of almost sounds like your mind has been made up a little bit. Hey, Clara, and I'm not mad at you, but I'm just kind of I'm trying to be a good friend to you by going, don't get the dress. You don't even love it now. Like you're not going to love it at home. I don't seem to be someone that you trust, that you find trustworthy. Don't force it, right? Like don't force it. If you need to go back in my videos and find a bunch of proof where I said this or said that, it's there. You'll find it. I have no idea what videos they're in, but I've addressed all of this stuff. I've been very real with you guys, been very upfront. The things I have lied about, I've said, yeah, I fudged that. I lied about that, of course. And I do take full responsibility and I have apologized, but it just kind of feels like you're trying to force yourself to be here. And I'm trying to be a good person to you by saying, it seems like you don't like me now. You're not going to like me later. But again, I'm not asking you to leave. You make your own decision on that. But the thing is like, you do have to make your own decision on that. And so many people find me not trustworthy. Yeah, Shelly Barnett. The body language during those hate videos are crazy. It doesn't take a body language expert to see him go from 0 to 100 in the matter of a second, then flip back on a dime. Did you see that shit? I still can't get over it. I still can't get over him being like, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, one other thing. And he was like, Nora, and then he just started screaming, psychotically leaning back and forth. And just like, it was so intense. And then he literally zipped his lips. He stopped and he was like, anyway, you guys, we're going to be down in Clearwater tonight. It was the crazy. I was like, I don't know if that's drugs. I don't know if he's on alcohol. I don't know if he's on anything, but that was I feel like when he finished that, it was like, and scene. No joke. I was like, was that a play? Was this a performance? He literally went from like, bah, 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 and then he was like, Anyway, you guys, we'll be down. I mean, it was terrifying. Like, I really do feel bad for Jenna. To have someone around you like that is so fucking volatile, makes your nervous system just, no one could probably ever be relaxed around him. That's why I'm like, how do people watch him? He is so fucking triggering. He is so, not to me, but I have heard from so many women that are like, I can't watch him. He triggers the shit out of me. Good for you, Abigail. I love that you're going to save money on pizza and donuts. I absolutely love this, Abigail. But I love more that you are free from that. And it was on your own volition. Abigail, I absolutely love that you came to that on your own. I'm proud of you for that. Speaking of Abigail, Lord, you've come to my defense. You've seen the wrong they've done. You've heard the vile names they call me. Pay them back, Lord, for all the evil they've done. Old Testament. Okay. What does lamentations mean? Lamentations? I've never heard of that word in my life. Thank you so much, Abigail. I appreciate your super chat and I love the scripture. Kiki, I don't know if you said anything after I responded to you. Oh, that's really a nice thing to say. It's Southern Sleuth. It was insane how much it was like Jekyll and Hyde. It was totally a different person. Like in a second, he was like, anyway, you guys, he like just lost his shit, melted down again. I was like, Jenna, good luck with your future with Ike Turner. And then he just flipped back down. He was like, anyway, okay, all right, you guys, I'll see you tonight. Eggshells, Lindsay, at all times. That was wild. I could never be in the same room with someone like that. I would feel like the water was rising. I feel like I would just be like, it's just that would freak me the fuck out. I actually feel terrible for Jenna, for any woman that's been Lindsay, the woman he threw into a building, his wife. I mean, I really hate that for them. I really hate that lifestyle. I was constantly in fight or flight mode in my last marriage, and now I'm not in survival mode anymore. I don't have to survive every day. And I feel like that's where Jenna's at. That's where Lindsay was at, just in constant fucking survival mode. She's constantly having to probably make all kinds of choices on the fly, like really fast, walking on eggshells. Can you imagine? I can, because I lived that kind of life. It is a fucking nightmare to be in a relationship with a man, suffocating, and him having full control over you, and you having to make quick ass decisions all the time, like to survive, to keep him calm, to keep him from flipping the fuck out. Like my ex-husband was that guy. He put hands on me. Like it was the same situation. He would go from 0 to 100. And I was just like, I just felt like I was constantly like, I would do it all the time to him when he'd start to flip out. I'd go, okay. I'd put my hands up, like trying to calm him down. I'd go, okay. Like fucking, hey, truce, dude, truce. Didn't mean to. I would say that. I'm like, didn't mean to flip your switch. Like, calm down. I get that. Hey, Kelly Lord. So I'm not laughing at Jenna. I don't think it's funny. I think it's horrific. Like, and what did happen? Yeah, where's Natalie? What happened in Hawaii? Jenna said something happened in Hawaii. Guess who was fucking there? George, who's disappeared. Clearwater George. Feral Cheryl was there, right? And Natalie. And then after Hawaii, they all came back. Jenna did a weird video, I think. And then Natalie quit doing YouTube. Hey, Leah Sunshine, that's fucking weird. And honestly, I don't care. I really don't like getting into the drama of this shit. I've got to pull away from it. It's not my thing. I never spoke to this stuff in the past. I don't like mentioning Jenna's name, and I've done it a lot lately, and I got to pull back from that because I respect her because I don't know her. Like, I'm not trying to be, I feel like I've already said enough. As a matter of fact, I feel like I need to apologize. Like, Jenna, I don't fucking know you. You'll never see this, but like, I don't know you. I don't need to be speaking to your relationship. That would be like Jenna hopping on a live and talking about me and Tommy, kind of like Natalie did. Trash ass Natalie, right? Like making money, cashing in on me and Tommy. I love this, Joanne Hawley. Just come in here on an empty slate, get to know Reese instead of having to take inventory of what happened in the past, right? But that's okay. People are going to do what they're going to do. We can't control it, but I like the idea. No, Rue, I know. I wasn't laughing at Jenna. I certainly took dark humor to the situation, but Lamentations is a book in the Bible. It has an overall depressing tone. Oh, okay. Thank you, Abigail, for clearing that up. Yeah, she's suffering. I'm sure she's suffering. I'm sure they're suffering. Like the cop said, they're toxic, but it is their relationship, guys. We can't control it. We shouldn't even try. I'm sure Natalie saw whatever happened in Hawaii. It would be my guess. And I would guess also that that's probably, you all say, like, what does he have on Natalie? Why is she afraid? That may have something to do with it. She might have seen something pretty ugly. Could be my guess. And she doesn't. Here's the thing about Natalie and Aaron, they're very similar and that they can't be questioned. Think about that for a minute. Do you remember when Natalie was questioned about Aaron and Jenna's first breakup? Did anybody remember that? Her reaction? She was like, I don't have anything to do with that, you guys. They're grown people. I'm not their handlers. Like, go ask them. I don't, like, she just totally, like, shut it down, right? Like, she wasn't going to answer that. But oddly enough, when Reese and Tommy broke up, she took to the internet. She made video after video. She put me up in her thumbnails. She got 10, 20,000 views on that shit. Never called to check on her friend to see how I was doing. She just cashed the fucking on doing videos on our breakup, which had nothing to do with Scientology, which I thought she did Scientology content. So Natalie, who said, I'm not going to speak to Aaron and Jenna because she wasn't allowed to. So I have a feeling she's probably pretty scared of whatever the fuck she saw in Hawaii would be my guess. I'm guessing all of them saw some abuse happen there. Yeah, Tampa A, she does. Need prayers. Lots of them. Lucas starts summer holiday tomorrow for 6 weeks. His school report was stellar. Love you too. You're meeting Armine on Friday? Oh, it's old home week. I love that. Nat the rat. Holy shit, Lady O. Damn, girl. You come up with it. Lydia, yes, prayers for sure. And I love you. And please take pictures of you and Armine. I love you. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you for the super chat, babe. That's amazing. Cruel Spark, they're all dysfunctional. They are. But what sucks is they come into our fucking lane and they try to act like we're the dysfunctional ones, when in fact we all are. Like, Aaron, there's plenty of dysfunction to go around. No one is pretending like they're perfect. I wish that dude would really stop, like, pointing fingers, right? The rest of the haters kind of have. Marilyn seems to be taking a break for the summer, right? Goot Juice is, I know he still makes fun of me and Tommy, but not terribly, right? Knife Order stepped the fuck down. He just tapped out. So it's like, now is the time for peace. It's peacetime. No one gives a shit about your whiny fucking egghead crybaby ass. Like, stop making up lies about people that are easy to disprove, dude. Like, putting out, you should have seen my mom when I told her that you said I doxed myself. I lied to the Lord. I scammed the Lord, right? No, Linda Perales, right? So everyone has laughed at that story. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't even add up in any way, shape, or form. So stop, right? Just do your own shit content on your side of the fence, because it is garbage. I mean, I wasn't laughing at Jenna related. I was laughing at something else you said. Yeah, Rue, I didn't think you were laughing at all. I know you, Rue. And I know your heart, babe. I'm just happy to see you. I'm glad that you are willing to come back and give me a shot, because I would hate to lose you, Rue. Thank you for the super chat. So it's just all, it's smoke and mirrors. This is by design. I'm sure he's not done, right? He's going to keep talking about the stalkers and just spin as big of a web as he can to make it look like he's the victim again. And I mean, that was it, right? He's a victim of me. That was what he said. He's a victim of me. I scammed him. Right? I scammed him from day one. He said from day one. So now he has no responsibility in the doxing. I apparently doxed myself. Right? That doesn't make any sense. But it sucks that, like, now you didn't do anything wrong. You went from, you still have the video up where you say you doxed me, and now you have a video up where none of that actually happened. That's like drugs or something talking. I'm not really sure, but that just didn't make any sense. Yeah, he doesn't have any friends. He doesn't have any loyalty at all. So I hope this community heals. I hope that, don't make me like Kiki. Don't come over here and force me to sell myself on the idea of me to you. If I'm not a fit for you, That's why I lost over 100 subscribers. I'm no longer a fit for them. I was just in their lives for a season, right? That's okay. But don't force me, right? Like don't try to compare facts and stories or any of that. It's my story. It always was my story, and it's the truth. And I've talked about it at length for years, and I'll continue to talk about it because I think Scientology needs to be exposed for how abusive they are, but in our own organic, original way. I'm not trying to steal other people's stories. I'm not trying to minimize other people's stories. You don't see me going, I doubt that even happened to Aaron. I doubt he was even close to his brother. Like, that's dark. That's low. And I don't do that. Kind of like him saying, is Nora going to join her dead father in hell? Why don't you concentrate on your own business there, fella? You're on probation for battery and you threw Jenna across the room. Maybe you should worry about your own fucking lane. Is Leah on the list? Absolutely. Leah is the first one on my list. Yeah, Britt. I don't know how Jenna feels safe with him either, but that's Jenna's business. Just is. I stayed in a really abusive marriage. I did for a long time. I mean, I was with him for 5 years, married for 3. It's not like I was stuck for 30 years, but it was pretty awful. And I felt grim about it. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this about it. Hey, Rip Curl. So, yeah, to Tampa A to change the story now, 4 years later, is bizarre. And then to not have any proof or evidence to back it up. What time is Tommy going on? He goes on at 8:05, Lynn. So in 45 minutes. Oh, Tommy just texted me and said, I love you. And my mom told me to tell you she loves you. He's going live at 8:05. So I'm going to hang out. I want you guys to, if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to check. Has anybody hit subscribe? Again, I lost a little, I don't know how many exactly, but I lost over 100. And I've picked up 4 since this stream started. So if you guys don't mind, thank you for doing that. If you're not subscribed, please give me a shot. Give it a try. Hit subscribe. Hey, Rhonda McNeil. And Aaron will burn himself out. I mean, he reminds me of, I've said this, Aaron reminds me of a 3-year-old in a cereal aisle, like on the floor. Have you seen those kids who like just melt the fuck down and they throw fits and they throw shit and they start kicking on the floor to get their way? That's what he is to me. It's just, you kind of, whenever I see something, I just walk past it. I don't really care. I think he eventually is going to wear himself out. He's going to peter out like a little child. Yeah, I get it. And Jenna will do what Jenna's going to do. And unfortunately, I really hope it's not, I hope it doesn't end terribly. Like, I hope it doesn't end dangerously. I hope it doesn't end for either one of them that way. But I don't think, I heard Jenna's voice today. She said this in the 911 call or to the police officer that was there. She said, he will never change. That's okay, DNV. You can cancel your subscription to me too, babe. Don't ever, if you're financially strapped, please don't ever, don't give your money to anything. If you take care of you. She said he'll never change. I heard her say it. I heard her say it today to the cop. She said he'll never change. She knows that. Let her come around. It's like a smoker. It's like an alcoholic. They have to figure it out. It's like anything, right? When you know what your poison is, just stay away from it. I feel like she doesn't know that that's poison for her yet. I mean, the cop even said, you guys are clearly toxic together, right? So I wish Aaron would focus on that instead of trying to tear down other people that used to be his friends. And we've got a list of like 40 people that he did this to and suddenly became a victim of, right? It's not how it works, dude. You just can't spin it like that anymore. You have run out of options. He's backed into a corner and he knows it. Let him wear himself out. He knows he lies, Cindy G. We all know he lies. If you got to scream and do all this and threaten people, you're already no credit. You don't have any credit. You're not, it's too irrational. It's like, I can't even follow what you're doing because you're talking so fast and you're screaming into the camera and it's triggering as shit. Nobody wants to listen to that. It doesn't make me feel safe. And it doesn't make me feel like you're telling the truth. Why can't you be calm? Why can't you control yourself? It just doesn't seem Doesn't seem believable. So he's going to wear himself out like a child. Some people are toxic to others for sure. Yeah. Again, Jenna, I think you'll have to figure out what your future is going to be like there with Ike Turner. So, hey, Stacy Toms. Stacy, thank you for the Venmo gift the other day. That was so nice. I don't know, Celtic. Does that mean that he's going to do a hate video on Jenna? I'm sure it's coming eventually, but I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I worry about her for that reason. If he literally picked her up and threw her, I worry about her big time physically. Like that's a scary, she does. I've never seen her in person, but she does seem like a small person. And if he can't control his rage, hey, Nighthawk, and it manifests in the form of physical, that's the kind of shit you hear about, right? Like stories. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but like, right? All you have to do is like get a hold of a person that's smaller that can't fight back. That kind of stuff worries me. Whether you like Jenna or not, I don't know Jenna. I would hate to see something like that happen to her or anybody, right? That is a horrific thought, and I hope it doesn't happen. But make no mistake, it's not better. And like she said, he'll never change. That pot is boiling over, I'm sure, at some point, but she'll figure it out. And I'll be happy for her when she does, kind of like Abigail did. They'll figure it out. People figure people like this out eventually. Reese Jenna also said the same on her live video when Aaron was live. She was responding to his video. I saw that because Nora was playing it. Yes. Yeah, the real relationship there seems very toxic. I remember the videos they did on each other. The problem is, guys, how you make fun of me and say the internet's forever. It also works both ways. The internet is forever. Nobody's going to forget that kind of shit. The war that you started with each other and all the horrible things that you told the world. We didn't forget. We all know that this isn't good, right? It's sad. I don't think it's funny. I think it's really sad. It's fucked up, and I hope that she's safe. I hope they're both safe. I hope they can just get away from each other. But I don't know what Aaron's doing talking about someone like Tommy and his crime 40 years ago when he's currently on probation and throwing a woman across the room in December and throwing a woman into a brick wall. That's current. The problem that I have with that, and I'll just say this, Aaron is a grown, developed man currently being accused of abusing women and on probation for battery. Tommy was a 16-year-old child who's not fully developed yet. Mentally, right? Not fully, psychologically, their brains, I have a 16-year-old boy. Their brains are not fully developed yet. Okay? Doesn't excuse what happened. But we are talking about 1986 here. Currently, we have a man on probation for battery. And currently, we have his current girlfriend speaking to a police officer on tape from 6 months ago, saying he picked her up and threw her across a room. Currently, we have a man who there's a video out on picking a woman up on a street and throwing her into a brick wall. So why we are going hard at Tommy or anybody for that matter, right? For the skeletons in their closets, right? Trying to say Reese got out 15 years ago. I don't know that any of that matters. What really matters is that you are currently being accused of women being physically abused by you. You are currently in trouble with the law and on probation. The fuck do you think you're doing? Speaking to other people's wrongdoings. We see you, dude. We see you. What you doing? What you doing, Aaron? I don't think so, dude. I don't think anybody's going to buy this one except Kiki. I don't think people are buying anymore. What you're selling. I don't know how long Aaron and Jenna have been out of Scientology. I don't follow their stories. I just know that they like to follow, well, he likes to follow other people's stories and make fun of their pasts. It's bizarre. These are the reasons why people are disassociating with him. Yeah, at least that's why I did. Leah Sunshine, because it's you've got to be pretty fucking blind at this point to not see what's going on. If you're still an Aaron diehard, eventually you won't be, because it's the future, guys. Like nobody supports people who toss women into walls or men. Nobody should be picking up anyone and throwing them. That's not consensual. You don't have consent to pick up somebody's fucking body and throw them just because you want to throw a fit and you're mad. That's not the way the world works these days. This isn't fucking the 1800s. People don't own women, right? We are our own person. And if your relationship's bad, that still doesn't give you a reason to hit somebody, pick them up and throw them, throw shit at them, fucking grow up. Or just live on your own and don't be around people because you're not safe to be around people. Like if you can't control yourself. Hey, Brittany, I just don't, I don't think he has a lot of options here with that kind of behavior because it's become a pattern and we all see it. And it's hard to hide from that. You can try to hide behind Tommy and go, hey, Briggs, again, you can try to hide behind Tommy, right? And go, Tommy did this in 1986 and that's Danny Masterson in the making. Okay. You can use all the big words you want and you can try to look big and you can threaten, but dude, it doesn't change the fact that currently, not 1986, 2026, currently you are heard on a video of someone picking up and being thrown. Currently, you are seen on a video picking up a woman, throwing them. Currently, you're screaming into cameras, spitting at the camera, threatening people. You look nuts. I think you kind of lost your composure there. Love you, Abigail. Thank you so much again for the scriptures tonight, and I'm proud of you for your decision, okay? And if you go back on that decision, we will still support you, but I'm proud of you for it. Yeah, VJ Burke. I don't care how bad he tries to make Tommy look. Doesn't compare to what you're currently doing to abuse women. We're kind of more interested right now in the current, and what we're seeing is dangerous. Red flags. Yeah, big time. And women don't like that. I don't know if you know. Women don't like that. I was thinking today, Aaron calls others stalkers, but his own girlfriend jumped over a fence and got in his house while his wife had to intervene. Yeah, I mean, if you go listen to that phone call, it's pretty telling. I don't know how Nora is doing right now. I hope that she's taking the break. Yeah, okay, Christopher. You take your sweet self and you definitely, I've never heard of you before, Christopher. I don't think you were actually subscribed here anyway. I think this is your opportunity to come in and say that. It's still okay. Well, Christopher, it's certainly not okay what Aaron's doing, but we think that you should go join over there because it sounds like you know what you're doing. Honestly, Christopher, we'll keep you in the Rolodex, but I don't think you need any help from us. I mean, I think you really know what you're doing, and I think you chose the right path for yourself. Nora's focusing on family this week, Stacy says. I like that. I hope that she just continues to take the break that she needs to take, but that's also, Nora's business. I don't know who Christopher is, Lady O, and I've never seen him before. It's all projection. It doesn't even matter. I agree with that. It's very likely Aaron was physically abusive to his wife. He said they fought all the time. I figure Aaron screamed at her too. It's concerning. Yeah, it is concerning. I'd like to know how Aaron was when he was in Scientology. We'll never know that, but it'd be fascinating to know. So guys, while you're here, except Christopher, please hit subscribe, and maybe Kiki. Christopher and Kiki, you guys you get a pass. You can step out. But please, everybody else, give me a chance. Be willing to hit subscribe. Okay. Thank you, Stanley. I am going to take a break. You're not going to see me for a few days. I don't know. I don't know how long. Probably the end of the week, I would guess. I'll check back in. but I'm doing fine. I have a bunch of friends here and we're going to get ready to party, baby. Bring it. Bringing it. I might throw some chalk at people. I'm not sure. Like maybe some baby powder. I don't know. Some cornstarch, you big baby. Whatever I can do for pizza and donuts, I'll do it. I mean, $20 is $20, right? A win is a win. Thank you so much, mods. I love you guys. Hit subscribe. Thank you for being supportive. Yeah, Cindy G. Joanne Holly, enjoy your time with your daughter. Baby steps, have fun with your sister. Briggs. And guys, don't worry. I'll be back. I'll be back in a few days. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. But I'm going to hang out with my lady friends and we're going to tool around the city and check shit out. What you doing, Liz? What you doing? Okay. So the reason I'm going to just clear up what you doing real quick, because it's hilarious. I was in a store. I didn't put Natalie quitting streaming right after Hawaii. Yep. Look at the timeline. Come on, Reese. Tommy never did anything to you. I love this. I love it even more when I get paid. When you pay to play, like it just does something to me. It gets me all excited. Thank you, Alicia. Tommy did a lot of things to me. He's got all kinds of moves. What do you want to know? It's tight. Yes. Takes a shoehorn to get that thing in there. Coincidence? I think not. This is about what we're working with, guys. No, I saw a coffee mug that said it had a picture of Jesus on it, and he was like looking like this on the side. He was like looking, like checking on. He was like checking in on you, and it just said on the coffee mug, "What you doing?" And so, like me and the ladies for the last day have been like, "What you doing? What you doing?" And it's hilarious. It is so funny. Thank you, Tampa A. I love you guys. Tommy's going live in about 20 minutes. You know, the Tommy who did stuff to me. You better believe it. Can't wait to get a hold of him. I can't wait to get on it. I'm going to get all over it. Thank God it's Shark Week this week. Let's get that out of the way. Sharon, it was so funny. It was Jesus going, "What you doing?" It was so funny. Holly and I laughed so hard at that. Yeah, but no, I appreciate you guys. And thank you for the super chats. Rue, hang in there. I'm glad that you're back. I love you. I mean it, Rue. I feel terrible for your situation. But I love you guys and I mean it. I'll be back in a few days. I love you all. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the memberships, the gifted memberships, and just listening to me. Thank you for holding my hand through this. This is my love language, quality time. It always is. Please hit subscribe, Holly. What you doing? Hit subscribe, and I'll be back. Hit subscribe because I lose subscribers when I don't stream. Love you too, Stacy Toms. Thank you guys. I mean it for the financial stuff, even the haters, but I mean it. Thank you for the super chats. It helps me so much. So thank you, Laura. I love Laura FM. There she is, guys. I love you, babe. I will see you all in a few days. And here comes Fred, everybody. Just relax. It's only chaos.